not buy an iPhone right now. Usually, I'd be making videos, warning Apple customers before they walked in to not waste their money on a new iPhone, but, well, not this year because things are different. In fact, right now is not just a good time, but it might just be the best and only time to buy an iPhone before the big changes of 2026 happen, which aren't actually good changes for most of you. Let me break down what is changing and also kind of break it down into the top 4 reasons why you should buy an iPhone right now. You should not wait, starting with reason number 1, which is if you wait, you won't be able to enjoy some of the amazing accessories from this video sponsor, ESR. Maybe that's a bit of a bonus little tip there. I'll show off some of their new accessories for the 17E in a moment, and I guess start with the first big reason number 1, and that is that Apple just kind of updated the iPhone over the last couple of days, and it kind of is better than it's ever been before, and it probably won't be this good ever again. You've got really great cameras and really great power in the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. You've got the very unique and very fashionable iPhone Air. You have got this really solid offering with the 17, finally kind of a well-rounded, more budget-focused phone for everybody. And then the real budget phone, the 17E, was just updated now to be better than ever before. It's got double the storage now, 256. It's got some new silicon inside for the cell modem, the processor. It's got a 48 megapixel camera. And finally, it's got full MagSafe support. And yes, there are still some things that could be improved here. OLED would be nice. Dynamic Island would be nice. More cameras, things like that. But if you look at the overall broad picture, the lineup right now is very strong. You're getting a really great iPhone no matter what your budget is, and there really isn't a lot of reason to wait for the changes that may or may not come given what you can get right now. And also given a lot of the deals that carriers have, third parties have, Apple's got some promos, things like that to consider. Reason number 2 you might not want to wait for later on this year is because the things you'd be waiting for might not be coming for a long, long time. Because we're hearing that for the first time in a long time, Apple is totally changing up their iPhone release strategy, and they're gonna split things up pretty dramatically, where we will get updates to the 18 Pro and Pro Max coming in the fall, but the iPhone Air, the iPhone 18, the new iPhone 18e, those wouldn't be coming until the spring of 2027. So you're waiting a full year at least from right now until those phones get any kind of update. So you're waiting a long, long time. We're not waiting a couple of months for some new phones to come right around the corner. You're talking a long stretch until those improvements come. And also keep in mind the improvements you're gonna be probably getting won't be all that consequential. You'll probably get some better silicon, of course, some small camera upgrades, maybe a couple of things here or there, but we're not expecting any dramatic redesign. We're not expecting any groundbreaking new technology. They're gonna be pretty minor updates, at least that's how it's looking now. So if you're gonna wait for the better phone, I don't know if that's necessarily gonna be the case when we get those updates in a year from now. But what about if you've been kind of looking at the Pro phones? You're maybe looking at the 17 Pro or the Pro Max, and you're thinking, okay, I'll wait for the fall and get the Pro phone, which is fine, but also keep in mind that those changes are not gonna be as big as you might be wanting as well, which kind of leads us to reason number 3, which is one of the big things to consider right now is that the focus this fall is really gonna be on the more expensive, more revolutionary, crazier iPhone Ultra or iPhone Fold. Now basically, Apple is gonna introduce 3 phones this year in the fall, an 18 Pro, an 18 Pro Max, but really nothing radically different, as all of that is gonna be reserved for the iPhone Fold or iPhone Ultra. That's expected to be much more expensive, it's gonna be much crazier in terms of technology, and is basically going to shift the iPhone up a bit, kind of like the iPhone 10 did, where we had update after update and things were kind of going along, and the iPhone 10 came, that was kind of over here, where the 8 was here, and it kind of reset the lineup. That reset is expected to happen again with the iPhone Fold this fall. So you might either want to wait for that phone to come and then kind of start saving now because it's going to be more expensive, or you might want to grab a 17 Pro now because again, you're going to wait and pay full dollar for an 18 Pro or Pro Max with really not anything that much worthwhile that you're waiting months for, where you could just get a phone now and enjoy it. And look, let's just be honest. The iPhone 17e is not the most exciting Apple product of 2026. There will be more exciting things coming later this year, but it is nice to see the meaningful improvements. But there still is room for improvement, obviously. There are things that could be done to make it better, and while a magical accessory solution doesn't typically just fall out of the sky and make things better, for the sake of a little bit of movie magic, it can, and it really can be transformative for your phone if you pick up some amazing stuff from our friends over at ESR, like their hybrid magnetic case that brings a beautiful, sleek look to your iPhone 17e, also available in a lot of different color options to perfectly complement the phone you've got, and it's got the signature stash stand, this insanely useful little stand that comes alive when you need it to, available to kind of put your phone horizontally or vertically, and cleverly stashes away when you don't. It's also got these cleverly designed air guard corners that are here to kind of help if the iPhone 17e tries to meet its destiny with some concrete, surviving up to 16 feet of impact. You've also got some military grade drop protection here built in as well. And a great pairing with that is the UltraFit Armorite screen protector as well. A super simple install process here. ESR has got this down. You basically put your phone into this little special box. You basically put a little pressure, you pull, and then bam, you have got a seamless, simple screen protector now installed. Now equipping your iPhone with 7 times the impact protection of those generic tempered glass screen protectors you want to avoid, because this thing is way, way better and way easier to install. Trust me. So if you guys want to learn more about what ESR's lineup is like for the iPhone 17e, really check out all of the accessories they've got. They are here to really maximize your iPhone experience, really make your iPhone 17e the best it can be. We've got links to everything down below in the description and the pinned comment, so learn more and check out everything that ESR has got to offer and really, transform your iPhone 17e and make it the best it can be with some great ESR accessories at the link right down below in the description. Which I guess kind of brings me back to the main point here, which is reason number 4, why you should not wait and why you should buy right now, which is the current lineup. Like I just said in the beginning, it's never been stronger, it's never been more feature-packed, but also it is very much set up for success and set up to withstand the tests of time. What I mean by that is that the silicon inside these phones, the A whatever series in here, is so powerful and so overkill that not only can it run a full laptop with the MacBook Neo, but it's really meant to support these next iterations of iOS. As we get to iOS 26, 27, 28, and beyond, these chips should be able to handle it no problem. As the Apple Intelligence features come to fruition and finally get better, this silicon will be able to handle that. In terms of Wi-Fi speeds, cellular speeds, you've got kind of the latest and greatest silicon in there for both the processor and for connectivity. And while of course there will be like some bells and whistles in the newer phones, and there's got to be a reason to upgrade, there's nothing really stopping these phones right now for being very good for the next 2, 3, 4 plus years. Great cameras, great screens, great batteries, great technology. They're not going to be perfect, but I'll tell everybody, and I tell my family and friends this, if you buy right now, you're not missing out really on anything. You're going to be getting a great phone. It's going to get all the updates. It's going to get all the new software stuff. You're going to get the color you want, and waiting till the fall, while it generally is a good idea and a good recommendation, kind of really doesn't make as much sense this year as it used to, and will make less and less sense kind of moving forward with this new split up in the way Apple does iPhone announcements. So now let me hear from you guys. What is your recommendation to those who might ask a question on this front? Are you recommending people buy, recommending them to wait? If you are looking for an iPhone 18, are you going to wait until the fall of 2027, or are you going to jump in sooner? Thoughts on the new 17e? Drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am Robert Rosenfeld. Thanks, guys. I'll see ya in the next one.